Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my January favorites. I don't have too many for the month, and it's all makeup and one thing is a fashion item. So you'd like to see what I've been enjoying in January, just keep watching. Okay, first I'll just go with the biggest thing. This is something I got for Christmas, so I used it throughout the month of January. And this is this big Ulta kit, and my sister got this for me for Christmas actually. And I know that some people are like, not about the Ulta makeup, but I love Ulta makeup because it's so affordable, and this just has like everything. It's so cute. It like opens like a little case, and I can't wait. Like even when this is empty, I can just take out like this plastic thing and put like other makeup that I own. So I'm like really excited. I just like want to finish it so I can use it for storage too almost. So at the top is a bunch of different eyeshadows, and these are really, really nice. They're good quality. I've been really loving like these neutral shades. Let me show you guys like that. They're really nice, not too much fallout, really creamy, especially the matte shades like that. And let me show like this purple shade, like so pretty. Now I'm gonna have this all over my hand. But yeah, so I've been loving those. Those are all eyeshadows at the top. And then in this middle drawer, I'll just pull it out. It has 2 eyeliners, these little brushes, which like I don't really use the sponge brushes that much. This brush, which again I don't use that much, but this lipstick, this is like a matte, it's like a liquid lipstick almost. It's really hard to pull out, but this is so pretty. It's like a purpley raspberry color, and it lasts like a liquid lipstick, but it has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's not super, it says matte, but it's not super matte. And then this is like a lip gloss, and it's also really pretty, like shiny color. And then this is like that berry color. In here are some cream eyeshadows, as well as like some cream highlights that I love, and those are really nice. So I love this drawer. And then the last drawer is probably my favorite one, the one that I use the most. It has these 3 pretty blush shades, a highlight, a matte bronzer, a shimmery bronzer, and then like a setting powder, which I really love that setting powder. And then up here are all concealers, which is so cool. There's like 2 color correcting concealers. If you can see, those are green and purple, and then it has the dark shades, which I don't use, and then the light shades. These concealers aren't the most pigmented or full coverage, but they are really, really creamy. So this is especially good for someone just starting out with makeup, and it kind of has everything in there for you. And I've really been enjoying this, especially for those blushes and for the eyeshadows. So yeah, this was a Christmas gift for my sister, like I said. So it's just looks like this. I think it's from Ulta. I don't know if they still have them. That's the only thing, but I'm sure you can order it online. Next, I talked about this in my last video, and this is the longer lash. I got this in my Ipsy bag with my points. I think it was 250 points. Longer Lash by Green Aesthetics Eyelash Growth Conditioning Solution. It looks like this. It's full size. Oh, it's upside down. It looks like that. It has this tiny little brush. And you just put it on the roots of your eyelashes once a day, and it's supposed to help them grow. I don't know if this is just like a placebo effect, and I just like, because I've been using it for a few weeks now, and I don't know. But I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. But I feel like my lashes aren't any longer really, but I do feel like they're a little bit fluffier. And I don't know if it's this, or if I'm just imagining things, or it's my new eye cream, or what it is. But if it is this, it works pretty well. My eyelash, like I said, they're not much longer, but they do look a little fluffier, especially this morning I really noticed. And I was like, I'm going to add this to my January favorites, and yeah, I hope it works for other people as well. And I'm excited to keep using it. I've only used it, like I said, for a few weeks, so we'll see what my lashes look like in a few months. Next, again, this is something I've been using throughout the month of January. I was using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, a sample size of the mascara, and it was like okay. I wasn't a huge fan of it, which I have a full-size tube, so I'm kind of like maybe the full size will be better, but I haven't opened that one yet. Since I finished that one, I've been using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. And I'll open it up for you. Again, I don't know if this is contributing to my fluffier looking, even though they looked fluffier without mascara on, but I don't know. It's this big brush, big and thick brush. It's pretty equally distributed, like maybe a little bit thinner at the top. But this is a sample size. This came in my Urban Decay On The Run palette. So yeah, I just wanted to try it out. I think I have it on today. Do my lashes look any bigger? Yeah, I think I like this it's nice. Still doesn't beat my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but I really do like this, and I like it better than the last few mascaras I was using. I used one from Ulta that was like okay. I used Miss Manga, that was like okay. This one I like the best out of those last few that I've used, so yeah, this is a favorite for January. Next is something I got as a gift actually. My mom's friend is like an Avon rep person, and she just gave this to me. And it's this little, it has like a mirror so you're going to see the camera, but it's this little lip palette. And I've never had a palette like this. And it comes with this little brush, which I love the brush as well. Like, usually I'm not like a huge fan of the brushes that come in palettes, but this brush is like a really, really nice lip brush. And as you can see, like I've done some damage, especially on these pink colors. But this is just, these lip glosses are really nice. I've never really used anything from Avon. And I was really surprised that they don't last very long, but I love that they're not sticky at all. So yeah, and it's just like really cute packaging, like just really sleek and simple. And again, I'll just go through the colors a little bit. We have like our pinks over here. This is like a coralish color. It's kind of hard to tell with the lighting. Some of them are shimmery and some of them are matte, or not matte, but you know, don't have shimmer in them. This is like a shimmery pink color that I haven't used yet. This is like a matte red, a matte berry, and a matte like darker red. This one's more like a cool tone red, and this is more warm toned. So I've been really loving that berry color. Maybe I'll put some on now. I'll show you guys. Right now on my lips I have a Revlon, something from Revlon that I'm going to talk about in a haul and in another video that I have coming up, but I'll just put the berry color on top. Again, I love these brushes. They're perfect and nice and shiny. I love this, and I love the little mirror. It's so nice, just like, it's perfect. I really love this, especially for traveling. This would be nice if you're a makeup artist as well, just for having all these different lip glosses for different skin tones and things like that. You can just bring this with you and use it on different clients. So I really love this. This is definitely a favorite of January. Okay, next is something that's like a really, really oldie, and I'm not even sure if I've talked about this on my channel, but it's a goodie. And I'll just talk about it. This is the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. This is in the shade Peach Satin. It's so old, which is also the number 20. I'm pretty sure they still sell this though. And it looks like this. My sister owned this. She bought this, and she never really used it. She doesn't wear blush that much. And I was never really into blush that much either. Just like the past few months I've been really getting into it. And I didn't have a cream blush, so my sister left for school and left this at home, so I was like, oh, I'm gonna try it out. And I really like it. At first I had used it when she bought it a few years ago, and not a year, like, I don't know, it's been a while. And when it had like that bounce still, you guys know what I mean? If you look at the store, it's like rounded, like it's the bouncy blush, like it looks like a cushion. Now it's like flat, and like I've used it a lot. But I like it better that way. When she first got it, it was very like hard to spread, and it was like, it didn't look natural. Now once you get the warmth of your fingers on it, after a while it looks so natural. I have it on today. I feel like it just looks so natural. It's so much easier to blend, and a little bit goes a long way. I'll blend it with my finger and like around on the my cheeks and up towards my temples, and then I'll take my beauty blender and kind of like just pat it and make sure it's like in the skin, and then I'll just set it with like a highlight or my blush topper that I'm going to talk about. And yeah, I've just been really loving this, and it's so inexpensive, and it's something that everyone has access to at the drugstore. So I've been really loving this, and I'm not like Maybelline's hugest fan. I like a few things from them, like mostly face products. I don't know, they're hit or miss for me, but this is definitely a hit, and I've been loving this throughout January. Even though it's like a peachy color, like more spring or summer, I don't know, I've just been loving it lately, and yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about that blush topper I just mentioned. This is Wet n Wild, which I don't really own anything from Wet n Wild. First of all, it's broken. That didn't just like break right now. This has been broken for a little bit, so not the best quality. As you can see, it like moves around. But this is a Wet n Wild highlight from the Fergie collection. And this is in the shade Rose Champagne Glow. It's supposed to be a highlight. I use it as a blush topper because it's pretty pink. But as you can see, it's like broken, it fell out, but it's still usable. There we go. It looks like this. I've used so much of it, there's like fallout everywhere. It is pretty big, but the packaging is really cute. but again, not the best. I mean, it's Wet n Wild. This cost me like $4. But it's so pretty. I'll swatch it on my finger. It's really, really pretty. It looks like that. Put a little bit on. I have so much highlight on today. I used my Carly Bible. But yeah, I just think this is so pretty. It's so great for on top of blush. It's so inexpensive. The one thing that I find to get the most out of your product, because it is, I use a brush and I find it hard to get the product off of here a lot of times. Like almost if you own anything from Physicians Formula, it's kind of like that, where it's kind of hard to get the product off of the palette. So what I do is I take, I'll show you guys. This is the highlight brush I use. It's from Sonny Kashik. This is the number 20, if anyone's curious. I take this and I scratch it, and then so it gets like powdery, like I'll show you. So see how it's like getting fallout? And then I just take this and take that fallout, and then it's all on the brush. Whereas if you just kind of swipe it, you don't get as much. See the difference? So that's the little technique. Oh, now I have powder everywhere. That's a little technique I use with this. Again, super inexpensive. It looks really pretty on top of blush. And I got this suggestion. I think it was from Kathleen Lights, had used one of these highlighters in her video. I think it was like the shade Hollywood or something like that. I remember her talking about it and using it, and it looked so beautiful. So I had to go out and try the Wet n Wild products because I had never owned anything from them, and they're so inexpensive. So I had been on the hunt for this, and I think I found it at either like Target or Walmart. And I've been really liking it. I like it for the month of January. It's definitely more subtle than like my Carly Bible, definitely. But I just wear this to work like almost every day lately. And I've just been trying to use it, especially because it's broken. But I've been really liking this month. Okay, something else that I've been loving. I got this in December, like the beginning of December, and I've been using it throughout December and January. I didn't do a December favorites this year, I don't think. And is the Josie Maran Argan Infinity Lip and Cheek Creamy Oil. And it's just, I think this is a sample size, but I've been using it for a while. It's just this little oil. I'll swatch it on my hand. There's a dog fur. It's this little oil. It's tinted. And I don't really use it for my cheeks that much because I do have oily skin. But I've been loving this for my lips. It is so moisturizing. I've just been loving the Josie Maran products lately. And it just gives you like such a pretty sheen. It smells so good. It smells like, I don't even know, like summery, citrusy. It smells so, so, so good. So creamy, not sticky at all. It's like oily. It's an oil. It's a tinted oil. And it's so moisturizing for your lips. I love just putting it on and rubbing my lips together. It's especially great for these dry winter. Oh, by the way, this is in the shade Timeless Coral. It says Josie's best-selling Argan Infinity Intensive Creamy Oil now tints for lips and cheeks. Hydrating, nourishing argan oil infused this tinted treatment starts as a cream and melts into an oil for sheer, natural-looking, petroleum-free, never greasy color. Definitely not greasy and not like that petroleum feel. I've been loving this. I got this in a sample bag from Sephora, and I would definitely buy the full size. I've been loving this. It's just a little bit of color, but it's so nice. It looks even nicer than like a lip balm, so I've been loving this. And the last makeup product I'm going to talk about is a ColourPop eyeshadow. I've had this for a while, since August, I believe. But I've just been loving it for the winter. I feel like this is like a universal color. It can go all year round pretty much, especially like summer and then like in the winter. I'll show it on my finger. These things are so, I mean, you guys know, these are so creamy and pigmented. They're just like so, so beautiful. Let me put a little bit on my, I just tap it onto my eye. I use my finger with these. I find that those give the best payoff. It's kind of hard to tell. But I've just been loving this. Let me swatch it next to my hand. It's just the prettiest sheen. This could even work for a highlight, I feel like. But I just love ColourPop. I've been wanting to place an order on their website for some other stuff. I don't have any of their lippy sticks, so I'd love to use those, but this shadow is in the shade Amaze. I've definitely talked about it before on my channel, but I've just been loving this throughout the month of January, and I would definitely suggest ColourPop shadows in the future. I would love to own more of their collection, but I wish it was just sold in stores. I hate ordering things online. I'd much rather go in the store and like try it, look at it, you know. So that's the only downfall with this brand, but as you can see, like the name is almost rubbed off because I've used this so much. I really, really love the shadow. Okay, and the last thing, I just have one more thing. I actually haven't even worn these yet because they're more springish, but I bought them in the month of January. And these are, they were having like an after Christmas sale at the beginning of the year from Charlotte Russe. these flats. They look like this, and they lace up at the ankle like that, sort of like a gladiator. And I'm sure if any of you guys are like super into fashion, you know I had been dying for the Valentino rock studded pumps or the flats. I just think they're so cute and so chic, but obviously I don't have like $900 to blow on shoes. So I was looking for dupes online, and I've been searching and searching. All these like weird sites had dupes, and like I didn't really trust them. And then I saw these at Charlotte Russe, and I just thought they were so cute. I saw some other sites too that were more trustworthy, but they didn't have the color I liked. So I was so happy that Charlotte Russe had these, and I got them for like $20. I've tried them on, I just haven't worn them out of the house, and they're really comfortable, and they just look like this. I'm size 8, if you're curious. They run true to size, and they're just so cute, and they look just like the Valentino ones, so I was like so happy I got these. I'm so excited to wear these throughout the spring. I've just been really loving them. Like I said, I haven't worn them because it's been snowing, but I'm excited to wear them as the spring approaches. I have a few trips coming up in the spring to go to DC, and so I would love to walk around DC with these, and I'm just excited to wear them. I just was like so excited that I found like the Valentino dupes, and they're here, and like, oh, I was so happy, so happy. So I've been loving staring at those, because like I said, I haven't been able to wear them out of the house. Maybe I'll wear them today. I think most of the snow melted, so who knows. While I have it here, one more thing I forgot to talk about. I never did a what I got for Christmas video, and so something I got for Christmas that I've been loving throughout the month of January is this cute little bag that my boyfriend got me, and I have been using this so much this month. This is Michael Kors like crossbody. It has this long chain, and it's just little, and it looks like this inside. It has like all the pockets. It has like for your cards. It has like a center pocket. It has over here on the inside a zipper, as well as like in the back a pouch. And I've just been loving this throughout the month of January. I only said I had one fashion favorite, but I was looking at this and I was like, wait, I've been using this so much. So I've been loving this, and I was so thankful to get this for Christmas. I just think it is so cute. It is so me. And it matches with my Michael Kors watch. So I've been loving this, and thank you, Tom, for getting this for me. So yeah, that is it for my January favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!